All right, you're good. Go ahead and take it away.
Good.
Cool.
All right. So am I looking at this camera or?
Yeah, I mean, you can just.
Oh, we're just looking at. Okay. Cool.
We're okay.
All right. Just
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like that too.
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
I didn't know if we were gonna be like point.
Right.
Like,
Exactly. Okay.
But,
Brain Orchestra is currently on his Texas tour, and last night you were actually in Austin, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. So how did Austin treat you?
Austin was dope, man. It was cool to have like a bunch of different people come out and have the event the way it was with like the vintage and the vinyl. You know what I mean? They had the Sega. Everybody was chilling. It was like, and random people were like coming in and out from like the other shows out there.
Right.
So
right.
it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool demographic of people.
Yeah.
And they treated me nice.
Yeah, Austin is super lit. Did you get to try any of the food? I heard they have really good food. I'm from
I
Texas,
went to this
but
ramen spot. I forgot the name of the ramen spot, but we went to some crazy ass ramen spot. That shit was so good.
So close, I'm trying to eat, and my stomach now full. So I'm grabbing this a bowl, busting through your crib, holding up the traffic. My mind like the loaded black man, granite, past savage. Yo, this is a rap, this my passion, my passion. You ass whites worry about fashion. I'm glad to be the best with the east, so right to the best. Smoking Adrian in the pen, you ain't never been out your fucking crib. Try to ridicule, cause money when I touch it quick. It's just I'm selfish, I can never get enough of it. She slow dance in the mirror, I watch her puff and split. This life shit being chance, and I've been checking in. Gospel spoke in the private, the medicine for a $1 beans, I'm bringing the comment.
I know you're from the East, but where exactly are you from?
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in Texas?
Yeah.
Cool. How are you liking it?
It's dope. I fuck with it. It's like the energy's bad.
Everything's
Cool.
far as fuck though.
Hell
right?
yeah, what? That drive
Like,
is crazy.
Yeah, Austin to here, man, I
know.
can't. But where did you get the name Brain Orchestra? Because it's like a powerful name. So I just want to know like what inspired that and where did you?
I feel like it came from like a thought where it's like we generally have to like think and brainstorm a lot of things and ideas. They usually come from like a spark in the moment. You
Right.
know? So like I feel like we like as humans we like manage to like build a lot of things in our head and like manifesting. So you know, it's
Right.
like we orchestrate with our brain, I guess. You know, and
Right. And
I guess the music kind of just like adds on to it. You know, like.
Right.
Just like real mental, like thoughtful music and stuff. You know?
Which one was your first love, or kind of was it like kind of came together? At the
I
same
mean,
time?
I always loved beats, but rap, like I was always rapping, like early on as a teenager, and then I got into like making beats, sort of like getting into high school, right? And I started taking it way more serious because I just like I always loved beats. They were always like the soundtrack, you know what I mean? Like they always give you the idea and feel of what to write about and they always bring you back to a moment to write. So I studied beats and was on beats for a while, just getting my knowledge up with that. And then I always rapped though, you know what I mean? I always still like wrote a little bit, but as of late, like, you know, rap. But it's kind of like both, you know, because they kind of like just coincide with each other.
What is your creative process like as far as you making beats? Like, do you make your beats and then like you hop on it with some bars, or is it just like something's totally separate that you try
It's
to
like, it matters like it's just about the moment for me. Like sometimes I'll make something and it'll spark me to write something right there, or I gotta like make the song and further listen to it and like assess it, like I test it, you know what I mean, and see what's going on and try to like write something deeper than just like in the moment song, you know, like sometimes the in the moment stuff is like really good, and then sometimes like it can feel rushed, you know, sometimes. So it's like it matters like how I'm feeling and what the beat is saying to me, I guess, at the point. A lot of the times I don't write to all my stuff though. I just make so much, so like a lot of beats, so it takes a while until like I make a beat and I'm like, oh, I gotta write to this, you know. So.
Yeah, and that leads me to your project that you currently just dropped this month, the 80 Copium.
Yeah.
So can you talk a little bit about that? About the I know it's 10 instrumentals.
Yeah.
So can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's like a compilation, or more so like an audio encyclopedia of just like works that I've been working on that will be like things that I rap on eventually or have on other like conceptual projects, but it's like just another exclusive like instrumental project to have, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I like giving people like an option again, like super limited stuff and enjoying those things, because you'll hear those tracks on like a bunch of other stuff, you know, but all together they like, you know, they build like a really good time capsule of what's going on, you know, and how I am as an artist and, well, I guess what I'm trying to portray. Like,
I said it before, man. Motherfuckers ain't eating their vegetables, yo. Make some noise if you eat some vegetables, man. That's right, man. If you ain't make no noise, man, you gotta change your fucking diet up. Straight the fuck up and down.
Drinking smoothies.
Word up. There's some spinach in that shit, man. What the fuck you got going on? Yo, spinach wraps. Straight spinach. Yo. Listen. Hey yo, the way we handle game is like we play fan NBA. Only move to bench faces. Get up in plenty places, plenty situations. I break a beat in the basement to make the day make sense. I need dollars like a
So right now you have 100 copies available, vinyl copies available with Bandcamp. Is that the only way we can access it, or?
Bandcamp or brainorchestra.net. I just dropped them on my own web store, so people can order it there.
Nice.
I'm gonna have some tomorrow on for the Houston show. So, yeah, but you know, Bandcamp and my website, like real exclusive, or in person if you know what I mean, catch me around.
Nice. Yeah, and I see that you create a lot of projects. I was looking at your projects earlier, and a lot of people say quality versus quantity, but like yours is quality and quantity. So
appreciate that.
So like, do you ever feel like any pressure to like hurry up and put work out, or do you like just take your time? Is it like are you like just a super focused person that like creates all the time?
Yeah, like I'm super focused. I guess I create all the time, but I'm never really pressured anymore. I feel like I released a lot because like I just felt like in that moment I needed to like show people how I was feeling with my music, and you know, as of late I slowed up a little bit because like everything that I release has a little bit like, or a lot more meaning now, and it's not just me trying to like get my feet wet. Like now the projects are like well put together, like the audio is becoming like a sound, and you know, I just think more in depth about it, how to get to the next level, you know.
Right.
But I never really feel pressured, and no one really pressured me to do anything, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the art got to take its time. Like,
right,
you know,
exactly. Do you have any influences?
I mean, shit.
Like people that you...
So many, I mean.
Well, who are like your top 3 biggest influences?
Off top, like Sade. Fucking, yeah, I love her, man. She's sick.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, Sade. We riding off top. Styles P.
Nice.
And shit, Rakim. Just because of like being the OG.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But those 3 are like a lot of people I've been looking up to as of late, just because of like the way they move as artists and just their style and what they did for the game, and you know, in their own world, you know, like and how they perceive art, you know. And
how would you describe your sound? Like if somebody were to ask you to describe your sound, how would you describe it?
It's just like the same as like just living in the moment and enjoying something. It's like that, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, it's just feeling like what you listening to me saying, and like it could bring you somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and make you feel something, and you know. So it's just a sound that kind of just could bring you back, and I guess it's always reminiscent to East Coast, like, because I'm always adding breaks and samples, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still keep it thorough to like what I've learned, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like your music is very like a breath of fresh air to this generation because it's very raw and authentic, and you stay true to yourself. You know, you don't try to like be anything else. So
Thank you.
that's really just something good to see in this day and time, honestly.
Nah, I appreciate it. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the best artists in whatever like aspect or whatever type of music or art they're doing is just like the best ones come from like just doing what they want to do. Like, you know, I fuck with like everything because like I'm not one to judge like another artist really too much like about how they want to do their stuff or how they want to like enjoy themselves, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So it's like, you know, I'm glad that I could be like myself and do these things and influence people, you know, I guess like from what, you know, from what people tell me and stuff, you know, I just really love what I do, you know, so.
Yeah.
I think I got another song or two. Hey, yo, beat the clock, time coming, we clean blocks, prestige shit, under prestige, I be hot. Born and steady, sleep in the game like teapots, dog, I live it true, you tryna get by with cheap shots. At the weed spot, money cover my eyes from my brothers I abide with. I better bring a tie to the streets, I'm never lying. And shorty think I'm pretty and sweet, she touch a hymen. My life past rhyming, I'm like a Rolex or a time machine, we don't click the same. Word thicker than blood, swimming in veins, my ones go quick and bang. We flip it with the chain, we flex and live right. Looking out the window pane the night, yeah, in my face is smoke, making my mind flow. I and I's foes, this ain't the minds, yo. I ride for all that die, bro. We working hard to survive. Y'all fucking sideshows, let's show we really live. 5 packs, flipping the 20, I'm in the real mode. Step with the steel toe. I ain't trying to appeal the spit to get your lights. I write to get a meal. On my mic, on the grip of the mic, they try to fill. Took another trip to make the bank flip like gold medalist on the beam with gymnastics. Put my finger down on the world and spit tactics. Moving like haptics on screens, I'm trying to map it. Brain giving straight to the point, no slick rapping. They worry about over their hand, I'm trying to tap it. Cranking the pipe with the light when they dead passing. It's straightforward, we don't pretend with sad actions. Moving funny, then I'm acting a fool. I'm in your ear like the sonic gun, packing the tool. Building a habit of slamming your dub, rapping is cool. In the back of the lab, sealing up a pack in the bowl. Like, this kid's ass, I'm the cash in the safe. We ain't worried about back in the days, living the present. Sit down to earth to preach like within the message. These words weigh a ton of your legs. Go ahead and step in. Shout out to Parrish and Bird on that beat, man. North Carolina.
It was nice talking to you.
Thank
nice
you
to
so
meet
much.
you.
Appreciate it,
Nice
yo.
to meet you. And tell them
Nice to meet you too.
they can follow you on Instagram, Twitter, and all of that.
Word. brainorchestra.net. You can find everything there. Brain Orchestra. Global. You already know, baby. Peace.